Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn that how to create a beautiful kids education app UI. So as you can see on my screen, we are going to have two screens. This is our home page, which is showcasing a list of animal cards. Each card is having a beautiful animal icon and its title and some fun fact about that particular animal. Now, here we are also going to use the hero animations to make our navigation and our UI more attractive. So, when you will click on a particular card, it will navigate to a new screen. Okay. And if you click again on this animal icon, you can see the hero animation taking place. Okay. So now in this screen, you can see that we are having a title and our image inside a container, and below that we are having a column of its information like the animal name, a little bit description of that particular animal, and other attributes like its lifespan and speed. Here this animal is not having images. Okay, we are going to make use of network images to fetch some images for that particular animal from given URL. So some animals would not be having images. But now if we click on elephant, so here you can see that we are having an image tab, and here earlier you might have noticed that until the image is not loaded, a placeholder like a loading GIF was visible. But now there is a list view of animal images. So this is what we are going to create in this video. So let's get started. So first of all, in our new project, we will be having two folders, assets and fun. So we will be importing these dependencies inside our PubSpec YAML file, which is we'll be importing our assets folder inside assets category, and we will be importing our custom funds which we have downloaded in our funds folder over here like this. Okay. Now we will be using get package for navigation. So that's why we will be importing the get dependency inside our PubSpec YAML file. Now after this, we will go to our main.dart file and we will change our material app to get material app. And over here, we will change the global font of our app using the font family attribute of theme data, and we will write the name of our font over here. So here we are done with how to change our font, and we have imported all our assets and fonts. I will be providing the assets folder and fonts folder in the description link. Now over here first we will be creating two folders. First folder is for screens. We will be having two screens, a home page screen and a detail page screen. And second folder will be containing our custom widgets. Here we have seen that these cards are custom widgets. Okay, and also when we click on this particular card, the headers like crab and its information, okay, these are also custom widgets. Okay, so we will be also be learning that how to create custom widget and how to make use of hero animation while navigation. Now in our main.dart file, we have given our home to home page. So inside our home page, first we will see how to create a single animal card. So here we are having our scaffold, app bar, and in its body we are having a container at center. Now we have provided a padding and some width and height to our container. And to make it visible, let's give it some color, like colors.red. So after this, when you will hot reload it, you can see we are having a container. Okay. Now in our card we were having a icon of image and text and description. So for that we will be making use of stack and position widgets. So in this container we will be having a child as stack. So now over here we are having a stack as a child of this container, and its first widget is a position widget. Here we have provided a container. Okay. Now first we will remove the color of this container, and here we have provided a container which will be having our icon, image and the description of our animal. Okay. So now when you will again hot reload it, okay, so now we have provided the proper container, okay, and we have also given the border radius of this container, okay, which is having border radius dot circular 10. Now we will create a position widget for placing our image. Here we have created our second position widget, okay, which we have given the property of top equals to 25, and inside it we will be having a image widget, okay, and in its image property we have given a set image and we have provided the path of our image, okay, with a particular height and width of 150. Now as I have mentioned earlier that we will be giving the hero animation to our image on the card. So that's why we have wrapped our image inside a hero image and we have given its tag of my animal. Okay. So when you will hot reload it, so this time you can see that we are having our image over the card. Now let's just change the image name. Okay, now it's perfect. Now we will having another two position widgets for title and description. Now here we have created our third position widget, okay, which is having top left attributes, and here we have provided a text named crab and we have given some text style to that particular text, okay, and below this we are having our last position widget which is for description, okay. This is also having some top and left attributes and inside it we will be having a container because our description might be small or might be long in length. So for that we have given a static height and width for that particular container, okay, and we have provided our text in the center and we have wrapped that text with a opacity widget. So the opacity of that particular text should be lighter than our text or title, okay, and here we have also provided some text style to this text also. So when you will hot reload it, we will be having some text and our description for that particular animal, okay. So here we have created our picture card. Now we will be having a list of animals, okay. So for that first we have to create a model for our animal and then we will create a list of animal models. So for that go to your project folder and over here inside our lib folder we are having widgets and screen folder. So we'll create a new Dart file named data.dart file. Now inside this data.dart file, we will be having an animal model class. So this is our class animal info model. Okay. So each animal will be having a position, name, icon image, description, color, paragraph, and a list of images which we will be in which we will be placing the URL of the images to fetch from the network and lifespan and speed. Okay, so here we are done with our animal info model. So now let us create some animal in a list of animal info models. So here we have created a list of animal info type and we have given it the name of animal list. So we will first be having an animal info model for crab. So we have given it a name, color, icon image from our assets path, some description, a paragraph which will be useful in the next screen, which is our detail page for that animal, and here the images or you can say the list of images is empty because we are not providing any network URL for crab images, and we have given the lifespan and speed attribute as well. Okay, so we'll create some more. So don't worry about this, I will be providing you this data.dart file as well in the description link. Okay, so here we are ready with our animal model and our list of animal info. Okay, so now we will go back to our home page. Now here as you can see that here we have created our animal card. Okay, but this is a very lengthy code or you can say it is very much crowded. So to make it very much simple and to make our code very much clean, we will create our custom image and we'll put this particular code inside that. So inside your project folder, click on the custom widget folder, and here we'll create a new Dart file and name it animal card. Now inside this Dart file, we will be pasting our complete code for creating this card, okay, and we'll make it a stateless widget. So for that, we'll create a stateless widget and we'll name it animal card, okay. And inside this, just copy paste your complete code of this particular card and paste it. And now we will also import our material.dart file. Errors will be gone. Now this animal card will be having the animal information, or you can say the animal model as its parameter. Okay, so we'll create a animal card constructor, optional name arguments. We'll name it animal, and here we'll create a animal. Well, what was its name again? Animal info, and we will import this inside our animal card as well. Okay, so that we have to import this class. And now wherever we have used the static data, like for title, description and image, we will replace it with this animal info attribute. Okay, so for just like this color, so this will be having the color from animal dot color. Similarly, we will replace each and every text with animal dot text and description. So inside our next position, we will be having tag as animal dot name, and in its assets image also we will be passing animal dot icon image, which will be having the path for that particular animal. Similarly, we will make the changes everywhere. So here we are done with our custom widget. Here we have successfully created one custom widget of animal card. Okay. Now, one more thing, that here we have used the hero widget. So that requires a gesture detector or inkwell. Okay. So we'll wrap this container. Okay. We'll wrap this container with a widget named gesture detector. And we will also provide one more attribute to our custom widget animal card, which is on pressed. We will create a final void callback on pressed. Okay, and we will pass this on pressed inside this gesture detector on tap method. So, here, okay, we have to pass void callback. So now here we are done with our custom widget, as well as we have already created our animal model, and we have created a list of animal information as well. So now it is time to make use of this list of animal information and this custom card inside our home page. So first we will import our custom card, or you can say widgets, and import our animal card. And we'll also import our data list from data.dart. Now we will convert this stateless widget to stateful widget. After converting this stateless widget into stateful widget, we'll create an init method, okay, and we will create a list animal info. We'll be fetching the list from our data.dart file of animals. Okay, so inside init, what we will do, we will make this animal equals to animal list, okay, which is our list of animals from data.dart file. So now when this page will be loaded, our animal list will be fetched before our screen is built, okay, inside our animal list. Okay, now we will create our scaffold. Okay, so for that we'll provide center title equals to true, so our app will be on the center. We will give it elevation 0, okay, and we'll change its color as well. We'll provide white, and we'll also provide some actions. We'll provide some color like this. Now we'll reload this. Okay, we have to give text color also. We'll provide some text styling, and it will be having colors dot black. Might be visible. Okay, so here we are having our learn as well as a icon at the leading side of our app bar. We'll provide some font as well, font size as well, make it 30, and this time we'll reload. We will having a bigger text size. Now instead of this icon over at the leading side, we'll replace it with an image widget. Okay, and we have to wrap it also. Now when you will reload it, we will be having a deer image over here. You can choose any other asset image also for profile, but as because it is a kids education app, so I have decided to go with this image. And now over here in the leading attribute, here we will paste our icon code. Okay, we'll be creating our icons.filter list with color dot amber, and we'll be providing a size of 40. So now we'll hot reload it. So here we have got our beautiful app bar for our application. So now it is time to use the custom cards, okay, our animal cards. So we will be using them inside a list view. Okay, for that we will replace this container by list view. Okay, now we have to also import the get package, okay, because we will be navigating. And for right now we'll just skip this on press method. Okay, now inside this body we are having our list view dot builder. Okay, and in its item count we have given the length of our animal list. Okay, and in its item builder we have given the item our animal card, which is our custom widget, and each animal card will be having two properties. First is animal, which will be containing the information of that particular animal. Okay, and second is the onPressed method. Right now there is no need of the onPressed method, so we'll explain it later. So right now we will hot reload it. So now this time you can see we are having a beautiful list view of our custom cards. Okay, so now it is time to make our detail page. So to navigate to the detail page, we will be making the use of get package. Okay, so we are navigating with get.to, and for that we have to also import this detail page as well. So I have to import this package, and I have changed this from get it. get.dart. Okay, now here it is showing me an error of animal attribute because the detail page which we have created, it is right now is not having any sort of property. So for that we will again create a detail page constructor and we'll give it the property of this dot animal. Okay, and again we have to import this animal info model from data.dart file. We'll make it final as well. So first we will import data.dart. Now we are done. Okay, so now this error will be gone from here as well. Okay, so now if we again hot reload it, so this time if we click on the card, it will be navigated to our detail page. So now let's get started with our details page. So earlier we have seen that this details page will be having a column. Okay, so first widget of this column will be a container inside which will be having our animal image, and the second widget of this column will be a list view of headers and subheaders, and the third widget will be a list of network images. So right now our details page is looking like this. So first we'll copy the scaffold part, or you can say the app bar part, from our home page. Okay, and we'll copy it to our details page. Now here we don't want any sort of actions or leading icon as well, so we'll remove it and simply hot reload it. This, and now we'll hot reload it. Okay, here we are having the learn, but from home page we are passing the complete animal info to our detail page. Okay, so here we will be having the information of that particular card which have been selected by the user. So according to that we will change the application app bar color according to animal dot color. Okay, so now it will change to crab's color. Okay, now inside its body we will be having a column, and as its children we will be having a container containing our animal icon image. So now the very first widget of our column is a container. Okay, we have given it some padding and height of 300, and in its decoration we have provided the box decoration widget which will be having the color of animal color, and we have given some border radius as well from bottom left corner and bottom right corner of our container. Now because we are having the hero animation in our previous page, so to fetch that animation in this page we will be using the child as gesture detector inside our container for our image. So we have wrapped our asset image inside the image widget, and we have wrapped that particular image with the hero widget. Okay, and we have placed our image inside the container as center, and in its on tap method we will be going back to our home page. So for that we have to import this library get. Okay, here we are done, and let's provide some main axis alignment and cross axis alignment to our column. So this is also done. So when you will hot reload it, now you can see that we are having our animal icon image inside our container. So if we on tap on this image, you can see a beautiful hero animation. My screen is getting a little bit sticky right now, so I hope you are getting this. We click on another animal and still hero animation is taking place. Okay, and the color of the container and app bar is also changing. So now it is time to create the custom header and custom subheader widgets for our details page. So again we'll go to our project, and inside this widget we will create a new Dart file named custom header. Okay, and again we'll have to import this material Dart file, and here we will be creating two stateless widgets. One is header, okay, and second will be subheader. Now each will be having the animal model information as its attribute, but there is no need to pass the complete model. We'll just require a string, or you can say we just require the animal name and description for this particular widget. So for that we will only make the string. Okay, so we'll make it this dot text, and here we'll make a final string text. Okay, just similarly copy paste inside this subheader. Now the difference between this subheader and header custom widget is that both will be having the text, okay, but each will be having a different text type. So here as you can see that our header widget will be returning a text, okay, with a text style of font size 30 and font weight bold, and our subheader will be returning a text with a opacity widget, okay, and it will be having an opacity of 0.7, and its font size will be 20, and its font family will be Patrick Hand. Okay, it is different than the global font of this application. Okay, so now we'll go back to our details page, and inside this column we'll create a new container for having our subheaders and headers. So this container we will be having a height of 300, and its color will be white, and as its style we will be passing a single child scroll view, which will be having a column of our headers and subheaders. Okay, so as its children, first we'll pass our header. So first we have to import this file from our custom headers, and in its text we will pass our animal dot name. Okay, and as its subheader we'll be passing text animal dot description. Okay, and after this we'll provide a size box of 10, height 10. So now we'll reload it. So if we click on this page, so here you can see we are having a header and subheader. Okay, but there is something still missing. We should be having it on the right alignment. So first let us just place all this header and subheader. Okay, so now I have created a list of headers and subheaders, okay, inside our column. So first is animal name. So its subheader is animal.paragraph. After a size box, again we are having a header named lifespan, and in its subheader we will be having the value of animal.lifespan. Now again our last header is text with speed, and in its subheader we will be having animal.speed. So when you will hot reload it, so this time we are having the complete description and complete detail of that particular animal. So we'll see other animals as well. Okay, here also we are having the deer name, its paragraph, lifespan and speed. If we go to the tiger page, same is happening with the perfect hero animation and its details. Similarly with the other animals also. Okay. Okay, here the app bar is still showing the learn value. We have to change it to animal name. So we'll change it to animal dot name, and again hot reload it. So this time it's showing the name of that particular animal. Now the last thing which is required to be done is our last custom animation, which will be showing a list view of network images. Okay, we'll go to our custom header file, and here we'll create a class named picture card. We'll create a stateless widget named picture card, and it will be having property of string because we will be passing the network image URL. So create this dot image URL. Okay, and we'll create a final string URL. So we are done. So inside this picture card, we will be returning a container, okay, with some padding, and in its child, we will be using the fade in image dot asset network widget. Inside its image property, we'll pass the URL of that network image, and as its placeholder, which means until that image is not fetched from the network, we will be showing something as its placeholder. So we will be showing a loading GIF, okay, from our assets, and we have given some decoration to this container, okay, with an height and width and some margin, okay, to some left and right properties. So here we are done with our picture card. So now we will make use of this picture card inside our details page. So after this container of the single child scroll view, which is having our list of headers and subheaders, we will create an expanded widget. Inside this, we will be having a container. Okay. Now this container will be having child only if our images dot if our animal images dot length is not equals to null, which means if some animals are not having any type of URL list, then it will simply show a container with white color. Okay. Otherwise, we will return a container. Okay. Inside it, we will be having a expanded child. Okay. Inside which we will be having a column. Now, this column will be first having a widget of header which will be showcasing images. Okay. And after this header, we'll be having an expanded widget which will be having a list view of our network images. Okay. So, for that, we have provided the scroll direction of this list view to horizontal. Okay. And we have given the item count equals to animal.images.length. And after that, inside it item builder, we have used our picture card custom widget. Okay. And in its picture card image URL attribute, we have passed our animal.image.index. So go to your data.dart model. Okay. Here you can see that our crab animal is not having any sort of list of images URL to fetch from the network. But elephant is having a list of network images URL. Okay. So if elephant is having 4 network images URL, then at that time inside your list page, this list view will create 4 picture cards, okay, for that particular animal, images and index. So this list view will create that much number of network images which are equal to our animal.images.length. Okay. Otherwise, if our animal information is having its image list null, then we will be simply showcasing a container of white color. Okay. So I hope you have getted that how we have created a horizontal list view for our network images. So when you will hot reload it, so here you can see we are having a placeholder of loading GIF until the image was not loaded. And here we are having a beautiful horizontal list view. Now if you go back, and now our crab animal is not having any images to fetch from the network. Okay, so that's why we simply having a container of white color. But if we go to elephant, Now yes, you can still see the loading sign, and after that we have got a fade in network image. So here we are done with how to create our kids education application UI with beautiful kids attractive cards, custom picture cards. We have seen how to use hero animation, and we have seen how to create a beautiful custom widget and a list view of network images as well. And we have also seen how to create your personal models and how to create static list of that models. So thanks for watching and keep fluttering.